I wish your wife were here too, because she is awesome, actually. I love her. But without her here, tell us how she's affected your life. How has she changed your life? Can you even do justice to that in words?
Yeah, it's Alma 26:16. I cannot say unto you the smallest part of which I feel. And one of the greatest things is her example. She is so Christ-like. She came from a family whose parents were not active. She grew up going to church with her girlfriends, not by parental influence. So that's a great thing. So she had to come on her own, and she did read the New Testament at home. So she had this red letter edition, and she'd come to know the words of Christ. So she's a very Christ-centered woman. She wants to be and do what he would have her do, number one. Number two, she has eyes to see where I don't. And as we travel and teach and do things together after, she'll say, now, Jay, did you know that? And when you said this, is that really what you wanted to say? She has a great polishing effect upon me. And then her just deep, deep-seated obedience that we would pay tithing, that we would never let a day go by in mortality without a temple recommend and use it. So we just blended about the things that matter eternally.
What you're describing for me is a wife who loves you enough to say, did you really mean to say that?
That's right.
Or did you notice this? Or so how did those gifts of hers, those are gifts and they're wonderful attributes, how did they affect the raising of your children?
In a very significant way is that in following the footsteps and the role model of my parents, which my wife did not have, family home evening, family prayer, those kinds of things. So it was automatic for me and for her, my wife, to begin to do that. Then that impact on our children, then we established that pattern. And of course, for Lonnie to come and join, we're just heart and soul together, that's what families do. And then, you know, there's a very significant thing about being self-reliant. Of all the lessons that I think she will pass on to the children at a very early age, that they learn to work in the kitchen. Okay, there's the dishwasher, there's the dryer. You know how to operate them. There's the ironing board. You know how to iron. Take care of your things. Those kinds of things build lessons of responsibility that, as we look at youth today, they need.